Do you want Joshua versus Tyson Fury? There's only one Tyson Fury announcement. Well, go F yourself. At least that's what Bob Arum tells impatient fans demanding the fight, so we go talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Make sure you guys click the link in the description to order TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that I've used for years, and it can help you too. TUBEBUDDY is a great resource if you're interested in developing and building your YouTube. I always promote this on the channel. Invest in yourself. It takes money to make money. So get TUBEBUDDY, crack into that today, and it should be a good aid. Now, Bob Arum did an interview with Dan Rafael. I'm going to jump into that. This is what Bob Arum said regarding Tyson Fury and his recent interview. And I'm in between moving, so I haven't been able to make a video about that, but I have dropped other content. Stay tuned for the latest and greatest. We still working. So Bob Arum says, quote, to Dan Rafael, Tyson Fury, he's getting impatient. He's getting impatient. That's how he is. He was currently in Cabo San Lucas on vacation, Bob Arum. He said, I think that everybody is proceeding the way they should be proceeding. When the fight will take place, where it will take place, that will work itself out. But right now, we've got a pandemic. You can't look at it like it's 2019. Now, this is in direct response to Tyson Fury, who says, quote, I'm not training anymore. I'm not training no more. I've never stopped training. He said, I've never stopped training since December 2017. And even after those world title fights, I train the next day. I go running 10 miles, doing things. I'm in the gym sparring and messing around. I'm taking some time away from the game at the moment because, like I said, I've been ready to fight since I beat Deontay Wilder last year. I've had no success in getting another fight, which is down to the COVID and a lot going on. At the moment, I'm concentrating on getting me 10 pints of Stella to 12 every day. So he's saying, Tyson Fury saying his new focus is drinking alcohol, some Stella. You know, he wants some Fat Tire, he wants some Stella, okay. Some IPA, let's go. So in response, this is Bob Arum. That's his nature. That's his nature. He's impatient. Listen, if I could wave a wand and end the pandemic, wouldn't I do it? We're all on the same page. Eddie's on the same page. Everybody's on the same page. Look, everybody is stuck in the same situation, the same thing, the coronavirus. Nobody is going to put up money while the virus will impact spectators and everything. All these athletes are unhappy, but so am I. I am unhappy. So is everybody unhappy. Just be patient and it will straighten out. It says the big money other than the gate will come from the UK pay-per-view, and you want to get it as close to prime time as possible. And he said that in response to the fight being the UAE, which is a time zone difference. You know, if it were happening in Saudi Arabia. And he says, as far as the fans who are getting impatient and demanding a response, you know what I say? Go fuck yourself. F-U-C-K. He said, go F yourself. Find a life. So that's Bob Arum. Listen, all the fans of Joshua Fury and that are like now all the old media people that are growing impatient because they've been stalling and they've been trying to tell me that the fight will happen. And now they're backed into a corner. Bob Arum gave you a response. He says, you know what I say? Go F yourself. Find a life. That's what I would say to them. For Christ's sakes, we're all dealing with the fraught situation that is none of our fault, and we don't have the expertise, if there is any expertise, to deal with it. The earliest would be end of June, beginning of July. But again, I don't know the medical experts and what they're saying. We're all in the same fraught situation because we're dealing with an element we have no control over. I'm hoping to get spectators for May 22nd, Las Vegas, Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, undisputed fight. But what happens if there's a surge in the Rona and the governor says, screw you, no spectators? Fury looks at it from his standpoint, training and all sorts of stuff, and he's angry. Not angry at us, angry at the pandemic, I guess. We can't wave a wand and make it go away. There's no substantive issues except for the pandemic. Who's going to put up the money for a site unless they can attract people from the outside? He's impatient. He's a fighter. He's training. He wants a date. He wants to know how he prepares. We want all that. It is what it is. There is no villains here other than the pandemic, not Eddie Hearn. Everybody is behaving appropriately except for the pandemic. Now, this is getting hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Hey, old media, pack it up. It's over. So, Bob Arum is saying, hey, it's not our fault. It's not our fault, blah, blah, blah. But on the contrary, it is Eddie Hearn's fault. It is your fault. It is Tyson Fury's fault because you put out the information that prompted fans to believe Fury Joshua was happening next. So if there's all these substantive issues, aka the pandemic that's out of everyone's control, then why have Eddie Hearn say, oh, I'm meeting up with Fury's team. Oh, we're getting close to contracts. Oh, the contracts have been signed. Oh, the contracts. And now old media is getting ridiculed because they've been promising this fight since last year. Tyson Fury did a video and he promised to fight. He said there's a 2-fight deal. And that's what happens when you run your mouth. You know what I mean? And when your mouth overloads your back, you say a bunch of stuff. And now Bob Arum is saying, go F yourself to the fans, find a life. But people like is that really the appropriate response? You guys created this monster. You created this monster simply because you said the contracts are getting signed and the fight was done. So now when people want it, that's your response. I mean, to each his own, but this looks horrible. Another thing that all these interviews, Tyson Fury and Bob Arum aren't telling you is that Wilder has him in court for a mediation arbitration process. They keep saying the pandemic, but at the end of the day, we all know what it is. We know you have to deal with that and the arbitrator and whatever is decided. So conveniently, Bob Arum is leaving it out, and conveniently, the reporter is not asking him about that. You know, hey, what's up with Wilder? They keep talking about the Joshua angle, but meanwhile, fans like myself are like, what's good with the Wilder arbitration? You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. This is getting funny. Ego Stradamus strikes again. What else could I say? Cash App, $Boxingego. Appreciate y'all. Much love. We work.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there's a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Peace out.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.